We all love the classic, charming world of French country design, but when you're working with limited square footage, how do you keep it from feeling cluttered or heavy? That's what we're solving today. We've collected the most ingenious ways to apply the light, airy aesthetic of Provence to small homes. You'll see how to use multifunctional furniture, smart vertical storage, and the perfect modern neutral palette to make your space feel twice as grand. Let's start the tour. The heart of the French home is always the kitchen, and a small space shouldn't prevent you from creating a charming, functional hub. Imagine a cozy Parisian bistro corner right in your own apartment. The secret lies in a movable island with stunning turned legs and a rustic wood top, offering both prep space and a dining area that can be tucked away. Look for open shelving or wrought iron pot racks to draw the eye upwards and celebrate your beautiful copper pots and antique dinnerware as decor. Instead of traditional cabinetry, which can feel heavy, glass front cabinets or simple cream-painted panels with elegant brass hardware capture that refined yet rustic feel. A checkerboard tile floor or a simple striped linen rug can instantly ground the space and infuse it with authentic French café character, proving that great style in a small kitchen is entirely about curation and clever vertical thinking. The key to making French country style feel fresh and expansive in a small apartment is to update the color palette. Gone are the days of heavy golds and deep reds. The modern aesthetic favors a soft, sun-drenched approach that keeps the space airy. Think of a base of creamy off-whites, a sophisticated French gray, or Sherwin-Williams accessible beige for the walls, allowing natural light to bounce around. Layer in Provençal blue accents, a clear mid-tone blue reminiscent of the Mediterranean sky, through textiles like striped linen throw pillows or a simple painted accent piece. When you introduce muted pastels like a dusty rose or faded sage green, the look becomes instantly timeless and elegant, creating a calming high-end atmosphere that feels intentionally curated rather than busy or overwhelming. Even a tiny entryway or simple wall near your door can be transformed into a welcoming vignette that whispers of the French countryside. This is the perfect place to introduce your mix of rustic and refined elements. Swap a bulky coat rack for a slender antique wooden bench, which offers a spot to sit and a surface for display. Above it, a large, dramatic vintage-style mirror with an ornate, distressed frame instantly creates the illusion of depth, opening up the passage. Instead of cluttering the surface, use a woven basket or a beautifully repurposed antique tin for shoe storage. A simple, elegant touch, like a small bouquet of dried lavender in an aged terracotta vase, completes the transformation, offering a sensory detail that is quintessentially French and effortlessly chic. One of the great challenges of a small space is fitting in the elegant furniture that defines the French country look. The secret is choosing pieces that do double or even triple duty. A tufted linen ottoman, for example, is far more versatile than a traditional coffee table. It can serve as a footrest, an extra seat, or with the addition of a simple wooden tray, a place to set drinks. In the bedroom, an antique armoire provides character and invaluable vertical storage for clothes, linens, or even a hidden media center, all while taking up less floor space than a long dresser. Look for small-scale furniture like slender bistro chairs or a love seat with exposed legs to maintain an open and airy feel, demonstrating that elegance and practicality can beautifully coexist. The true charm of French country style is its sense of history, the feeling that everything has a story. In a small space, this isn't about filling every corner, but about carefully selecting a few high-impact vintage finds to achieve lived-in luxury. Scour flea markets for one-of-a-kind items like a beautifully distressed console table, a Louis XV style chair to serve as a stunning accent, or a collection of antique ironstone displayed on a floating shelf. When you mix these weathered, character-filled pieces with your sleek, modern lighting or a contemporary linen sofa, you create a sophisticated contrast. This curated blending of high and low is what makes the space feel expensive, personal, and utterly unique, proving that a little bit of patina goes a long way. When floor space is limited, the only direction to go is up. French design excels at using vertical space not just for storage, but as a decorative feature. A tall, magnificent French armoire, with its beautiful carvings and elegant hardware, can replace an entire closet or media unit, acting as a stunning architectural focal point that draws the eye upward and makes the ceilings feel higher. Complement this with simple open shelving in the kitchen or living room, where you can display a carefully edited collection of books, vintage treasures, and ceramic pitchers. This approach is practical for small items but also enhances the rustic charm, allowing your beautiful collected pieces to become part of the decor, turning necessity into a stunning design element. Lighting is a crucial element in French country design, often adding a touch of classic elegance. To keep the look current in a small space, the update is all about contrast. Instead of a heavily ornate crystal chandelier, opt for a minimalist, modern interpretation with an antique brass or black wrought iron finish. In the dining area, a sleek pendant light hanging low over a small bistro table offers a contemporary feel, but when paired with weathered wooden chairs, the contrast is electric. Wall-mounted sconces with a linen shade free up valuable surface space on nightstands and consoles while still providing that essential layered warm glow that is a hallmark of a cozy French interior, perfectly balancing old-world charm with clean-line modernity. A tiny balcony or patio can easily become your own tranquil Petit Jardin, a miniature French country garden retreat. The key is structural symmetry and vertical gardening. Use tall, slender planters, perhaps classic terracotta or aged stone urns, to flank a small bistro table and chairs, instantly defining the space. Choose fragrant, classic French plants like lavender, rosemary, and climbing ivy on a small trellis to maximize vertical green space. A string of warm bistro lights or a simple lantern adds a romantic ambience for evening use. This setup provides an elegant and fragrant oasis that feels entirely transportive, allowing you to enjoy your morning coffee or evening wine in a space that feels like a chic countryside courtyard. The essence of modern French country is the deliberate and tasteful friction between opposing textures. In a small living room, achieve this by pairing a rustic distressed coffee table, perhaps a reclaimed wood piece, with a sofa upholstered in a sleek contemporary natural linen or a soft, neutral velvet. Introduce polished, sleek finishes through modern accessories like a simple glass vase, a round metallic mirror, or a minimalist frame on a piece of contemporary art. The juxtaposition of rough, like a jute rug or exposed beams, and polished, like a marble countertop or elegant curtain rod, is what elevates the traditional style, giving it an intentional, sophisticated edge that keeps your small home feeling fresh and designer-approved. Transforming a small bathroom into a French country retreat requires smart, luxurious choices. Start with a classic foundation, perhaps a vintage-style console sink or a rustic wooden vanity topped with a sleek modern vessel sink. Add a touch of French provincial elegance with a round, beautifully framed mirror or a small, delicate crystal or wrought iron chandelier. Crucially, modernize the space with contemporary brass or nickel fixtures that are simple and clean-lined. Consider a floor with a classic pattern, like a subtle hexagon or a small black and white checkerboard, to add character without overwhelming the small space. The combination of old-world charm and efficient, modern plumbing creates an unexpected and elegant jewel box of a room. Creating a romantic, airy French country bedroom in a small space centers on light, soft textures, and essential furniture. Begin with a simple iron bed frame or a classic wooden headboard painted in a soft cream or white, which feels less bulky than upholstered pieces. The true romance comes from the layers of luxury linen bedding in neutral tones, creams, whites, and pale blues, that instantly convey a cozy, lived-in elegance. Replace large nightstands with delicate, round side tables or even wall-mounted shelves to free up floor space. Finish the look with a single statement accent, a floral-patterned wallpaper on one wall, or a single antique vanity mirror, keeping the rest of the decor intentionally simple to maintain a serene and spacious feel. Toile de Joie, the quintessential French fabric with its pastoral scenes, is an iconic element of the style. In a small modern space, the key is using it sparingly but with impact. Avoid using it on every surface, which can feel busy and dated. Instead, use a single large-scale toile fabric print for a custom window treatment or on a single pair of accent pillows on a neutral sofa. This allows the pattern to be an art piece rather than a distraction. Alternatively, consider a wallpaper border or a framed panel of toile fabric as wall art. By treating this traditional textile as a bold, curated accent, you honor the classic style while keeping the overall aesthetic clean, fresh, and perfectly balanced for a compact interior. The French, masters of elegant city apartment living, have perfected the art of making a small room feel grand. The most powerful tool is the mirror. Strategically placing a very large, ornate, antique-style mirror opposite a window or a main light source is a classic design trick that visually doubles the room size, creating an optical illusion of depth and light. This is paired with layered lighting, a combination of a central light fixture, elegant floor lamps, and small table lamps in cozy corners. The soft, warm light reflecting in the oversized glass gives the entire space a sense of effortless glow and architectural significance, making a simple room feel much more like a luxurious salon. And that wraps up our journey into blending rustic elegance with modern sensibility. We've seen how intentional details, from the curve of an antique mirror to the choice of a cool-toned linen, can completely transform a compact area. Hopefully, you now feel inspired and equipped to bring that airy, lived-in, and sophisticated French country style into your own small home. Until next time, we wish you happy decorating.